Hello, family. Pull up your chair, grab your tea, and get ready because tonight I've got some Braxton family secrets that are going to shake the table. Towanda has been exposed for snake moves again, setting Tamar up, accusing her of sleeping with Tony's men. But Tamar isn't sitting quietly this time. She's breaking her silence and she says it's actually Towanda who slept with one of Tony's men. And guess what? The man told Tamar himself. Now, if you think that's messy, stick with me because I also have some tea on Toni Braxton that has not been talked about and not even on the show. And when I tell you this tea explains a lot of the double standards in his family, oh family, this is the part you don't want to miss. Before we even get into it, I've got to ask, do you believe Towanda or do you believe Tamar? Who's lying and who's telling the truth? Now, let's get into it. This isn't new. Towanda has been called a snake before. Y'all remember Tracy said it plain as day, and I've got the audio. Listen to this audio.
What made y'all think it was okay to do what y'all did last night?
Hold on.
No, hold on. I'm getting right down to it. What made you think that was okay to do yesterday?
Okay, let me ask you a question.
Answer.
In your opinion, what was the problem with last
The
night?
problem last night is why would you have your boyfriend to say all that about us, how we need to get together, and you know the down dirty. You know I was adamant that I didn't want to do it.
Well, Tracy.
But it's no well Tracy.
It is a well Tracy.
It's not a well Tracy because if you know
Absolutely.
your sister, I had no idea y'all was going to do it last night. Why would you do that or have your boyfriend do that last night?
Well,
About everything that's no, it's no but.
Okay, I'll let you finish.
Because go ahead then, Towanda, since you want to antagonize somebody. So don't play with me.
Okay.
Because guess what? You know exactly what you're doing. Don't be looking like that, you snake ass son of a gun.
Okay.
You're a snake and then you like controversy and you like all of that.
Okay.
So why would you do that?
So,
I'm tired of being verbally abused, mentally abused, and then gonna act like you ain't do.
Okay, see what I'm saying? The pattern has always been there. Towanda plays, it's slick, Tamar reacts, just like Tracy will react, and then Tamar ends up painted as dramatic or unstable, while Towanda comes out looking calm and collected, but behind that calm face, she's making snake moves. And let me stop here and say, rest Tracy's soul, okay? Family, have you noticed that every time Tamar loses it's usually because Towanda was moving funny first? Do you see the same thing, or am I reaching? Drop it in the comments. And here's where Trina comes in. Trina and Towanda, thick as thieves, always protecting each other, always covering for each other. Trina has stood in front of the cameras time and time again, acting like she's the voice of reason. But really, she's been shielding Towanda's snake behavior and covering her own ass. And let's be clear, Trina isn't innocent at all. And it's starting to show. That loyalty has allowed Towanda to move unchecked for years. Family, let's be real. How many times have you seen Trina excuse or downplay what Towanda does? Doesn't that make her just as guilty? And let's not forget, Towanda has also been playing down what Trina has done. Okay? Especially since we found out about the niece and that situation with Trina's husband, Gabe. Now, let's get to the tea on Trina that nobody talks about. Everyone knows Tracy was kicked out of the group for being pregnant. That's the story that's been told over and over again. Let you hear what Tracy said.
I can understand that. I felt abandoned before. I mean, just like when we was going to sign to Atlanta Records, but they didn't want to sign me because I was pregnant with my son. Can I say this? Yeah. From my perception, what I'm getting, how I felt when my sisters left me too.
Here's what the family never wanted fans to focus on. Trina was actually pregnant before Tracy and then again after Tracy, all while under contract with L.A. Reid and Babyface. Yet, Trina stayed in the group. She wasn't punished, she wasn't removed, she wasn't humiliated, but Tracy, she lost her shot. She lost her dream, she was pushed out and never got the same chance back. Now, family, explain that to me. How does Trina skate by untouched while Tracy pays the price? Why wasn't Trina held to the same standard? Was it favoritism? Was it Toni protecting Trina? Or was Towanda working behind the scenes to keep her spot while making sure Tracy was the one, that was kicked out? This is a double standard that has never been exposed publicly, and it changes the way you look at how this family operates. And while Tracy, just like Tamar, was really, really angry with this family. And family, we have to talk about Toni, because while all of this was happening, Toni was the star, the face, the one the industry cared about most. And as much as we love Toni's music and talent, let's keep it all the way real. She benefited from the silence. Think about it. Tamar gets labeled dramatic. Tracy gets painted as bitter. Towanda as calm. Trina as the peacemaker. And Toni, the untouchable star. But come on now, do you really think Toni didn't know about Trina's pregnancies? You know she knew. Do you really think she didn't know how unfair Tracy was treated, or was it just more convenient to keep quiet so her own career wouldn't get touched? Family, what do you think? Was Toni complicit in keeping these secrets, or was she in the dock like the rest of us? See, this is why I say tonight's tea is a roller coaster. You start with Towanda accusing Tamar, then Tamar flips the tables, flip the script on Towanda. You add in Tracy calling Towanda a snake. Then you find out Trina had not one, but two pregnancies. One before Tracy, one after Tracy, and was still protected. And finally, you look up and realize Toni's silence is the glue holding this whole double standard together. This family has built a legacy on music, yes, but also on secrets, cover-ups, and betrayals. And every time one comes out, it makes you wonder how many more are still buried. So family, let me leave you with this. If all of these secrets had come out back then, do you think the Braxtons would have even made it as a group? Or was it destined to fall apart from the very beginning? Drop your comments below. I want to hear your theories, and trust me, I'll be in those comments with y'all because this conversation isn't over. Make sure you like, subscribe, and turn on all notifications because the next round of Braxton tea is coming. And baby, it's even messier than this. I'll talk to you soon. Thank you, family, for listening. Thank you for watching. And thank you for supporting the channel. Bye, family.
I should've known better, Deja vu. I should've known better that I'd lose. I should've known better. Tell me that this wasn't all for nothing. I should've known better than I did. I should've known better. Love's love, man. I should've known better than to give my all. It never works out for me. Let the go.